And he's great.
All in, set to run. Minuet a little fidgety down on the inside. Away. Ponton Flyer began well. Barossa Valley absolutely flew the gates on the outside, landed in front. Fairy Dane has bustled up there to be second, and Ponton Flyer in the pink sleeves is third, with going through on the inside of it Minuet, followed a length and a half away by Cotton Socks, and Gondwana's last of all. But Barossa Valley the leader. Fairy Dane is a length away second, and 2 lengths away Minuet on the inside. Ponton Flyer a neck away fourth, and 2 to Cotton Socks, a length and a half Gondwana. As they neared the turn, Barossa Valley doing it okay at the moment, about a neck clear from Fairy Dane on the outside. Ponton Flyer getting to third. Cotton Socks coming wide. Minuet back on the inside, and then Gondwana. Barossa Valley came round the turn, leads by a length and a half now. Now asks for the big run as it gets down to the 200. Ponton Flyer is pulled to the outside and coming home, and so is Cotton Socks out deeper. It's Barossa Valley being really tackled now on the outside by Ponton Flyer, who's gone to the lead, about 50 metres to go, and Ponton Flyer starts to draw clear and win it well. Ponton Flyer 2 lengths Barossa Valley. Cotton Socks is third, and then Fairy Dane, Gondwana, and tailed off in the race was Minuet in 57.52. That's a good gallop by the 2-year-olds. Number 7, Ponton Flyer, ridden by Stephen Arnold, proving too good there, beating number 1 Barossa Valley, and third going to 3 Cotton Socks. 7-1 and 3 in the first on the card it should be. Well, that was heavily backed by Flying Spur, the Golden Slipper winner out of a former very good race mare in Carabahar. She was a terrific wet tracker, and she's thrown a good wet tracker in Coulthard. There's no suggestion that we've got a rain-affected ground today, though, with the time that they've run in 57.52, and she's settled off the pace. Just a professional little win there. Wound up strongly from the 200 and went on to win the race quite impressively. Barossa
Gates open, they're off. And Sky Duke from the inside got the best of the start. The favourite Assertive Lad will lead now. In the band is going up very quickly. So's Glen Idle. Aviano going fast but can't get across from Truly Ours. And then comes at the head of the others as they sort themselves out Dartbrook King. A length and a half to Diner, and the stablemates Vampire and Ghetto the last pair. Assertive Lad is the leader, 700 to go. A half length Glen Idle. In the band going up to make a line of 3. Aviano's fourth but pratted out very, very wide. Then Truly Ours in the middle, and Sky Duke a little awkwardly placed on the inside from Dana, Dartbrook King, Vampire and Ghetto. This is the order coming around the home corner, and Assertive Lad the inside, Glen Idle, and in the band 3 going for the leaders. They set sail for the Rosehill Judge, and Assertive Lad dies, had to go for the whip on the favourite. In the band is sticking on doggedly, Glen Idle between them, followed by Aviano running a race, and Sky Duke is going up on the inside. It's Assertive Lad. Once Raymond Shane got stuck into him, Assertive Lad responded, and away he goes from Sky Duke at an impressive debut. Assertive Lad from Sky Duke. Dartbrook King got third, then in the band Truly Ours, Aviano, Glen Idle, and then Vampire Ghetto, and last to complete the course was Dana.
3 Assertive Lad at $2.20, 151 Sky Duke, 140, and 2 Dartbrook King, $3.50.
I got stuck into him with a whip, and the youngster probably thought, right, I'm here to race, not loaf. And Assertive Lad really knuckled down to his work, and he's gone to the line to win like a good horse. 3-1-2, and in winning he's paid $2 and $1.30. Number 1 Sky Duke has run second to pay $1.30, and number 2 Dartbrook King's come home nicely for third to pay at $3.30. Assertive Lad is by Zedida from Somme Sound, trained by Gay Waterhouse for her mum, herself, and also Mrs. Y.M. Smith, written by Shane Dye, and was bred by the Stratheden stud. And Assertive Lad certainly has a bright future now. He's clocked 105.78 here, 105.78, and that will stand as a race record, having not been previously run. The sectional was 34.61. It's 3-1-2 with number 7 fourth after the first, the fourth being in the band. Yeah, he's got a very, very promising future. Gay's got a stack of nice 2-year-olds, and this is the best crop of 2-year-olds she's ever had. And this is certainly going to aid her in her quest for 1999 year 2000 Premiership honours. And the way she's going at the moment, she'll win the Premiership without much worry. Now the margins, 2.5 lengths, comfortable win, with a half length second and third, 105.78, 34.61. The favourite.
Stalls are back. Joker's Wild's gone away with them. Scepter slow to get going. Out fast now, going quickly as Bobbit to head off Harley when they settle down. Joker's Wild will go up third. Kiss the outside from Jiver out deep, a length and a half passing shot. Further back, Scepter and Downing Street. At the 800-metre mark and on the inside, Bobbit led Harley. It hasn't quite crossed yet, and Joker's Wild still pushing up on the inside, and Jiver's gone up fourth. Kissed fifth back in the middle. Now this horse in front crosses over now, and the leader down the side, Bobbit, a half Harley. And on the outside is Jiver wide. Just behind them, Joker's Wild fourth, a half further back Kissed. Then Scepter, Downing Street and Passing Shot. They're bunched up on the turn. 450 out. Harley going up to Bobbit. Joker's Wild, Preble sweating on that run just behind them when they turn. Then Jiver and Downing Street out in the middle. He gave the favourite a crack with a whip at the moment, Joker's Wild, where Bobbit got 3/4 Harley. Now a length in front of Harley. Joker's Wild is only struggling. A gap then to Downing Street, but Bobbit got away at the 100-metre mark. Looks home for mine, this. Oh, yes, it's gone 2.5 Harley. Then Downing Street from Joker's Wild, but Bobbit, too good. Bobbit by a length and 3/4 in the run home. Second is Harley, 2 away third. Downing Street got it just from Joker's Wild. Then running on late, Scepter from the outside, Passing Shot, a gap to Kissed. And last of all is Jiver.
Bobbit, number 6, 580 and 190. 1 Harley, 150. 3 Downing Street, $2.10.
6 Bobbit, 530, 190. 1 Harley, 150 and 3 Downing Street, 210.
Nice type of horse, and it's been too good. Number 6, prepared by Greg Urell. Number 6, Bobbit. That's a good win, continuing on from the good work down at Cranbourne, prepared out of Cranbourne by Greg Urell, and a lovely type. Throws to the sire here in Rory's Jester without any doubt, and it's bound straight to the front by Rory's Jester from Cutter Girl, a Brigand mare, bred by Woodnook Farm. Raced by DL and Mrs. KL Matson, DR and Mrs. KJ French, I Blundell, DJ Leonard and PJ Bowman.
And the third, 613, Bobbit. $5.80 a win, $1.90 for the place, 1 Harley, 150, 3 Downing Street, $2.10. The Quinella, 13.20, Exacta, 24.60, and the 613 trifecta, $113.70.
14 past 1.
And they're off. Came away pretty well too, and actually Belle de Jour got the best of the start and leads clearly from Tomorrow's Child. Moon Rising a little wide in the third spot, followed by Lady Mulan, and then a gap to Azalea ridden along. A couple to Sybil and a length and a half to Jimmy's Girl. Good race for the lead. Tomorrow's Child rests it now from Belle de Jour, and 7.50 to go. Tomorrow's Child about a half length on Belle de Jour, 2.5 then Azalea. On its inside is Lady Mulan, a length and a half further back Moon Rising, and the joint tail end is Jimmy's Girl on the inside of Sybil. Working the way towards the corner, just over 4.50 to run. And here Belle de Jour on the inside again rests the lead from Tomorrow's Child to Lady Mulan, a length to Sybil, Jimmy's Girl. Moon Rising's a minute back, and Azalea's run out of puff as they come down to the 300. Belle de Jour is the leader. Lady Mulan's running a heck of a race, going into second posse. Sybil getting warmed up, and Tomorrow's Child is starting to weaken. Belle de Jour the leader. Lady Mulan is coming at her on the outside. Belle de Jour, Lady Mulan. Belle de Jour is still in front. Lady Mulan can't quite catch the Clary Connors filly, and Belle de Jour wins it well. Belle de Jour from Lady Mulan and Sybil, and Tomorrow's Child, Moon Rising, Jimmy's Girl and Azalea finished a distant last.
3 Belle de Jour, 3.90, 2 even, 7 Lady Mulan, 4.10, no third for 5 Sybil.
Good looker. Number 3, Belle de Jour, ridden by Brian York, surviving a late bid from number 7, Lady Mulan, 3, 7 and 5, and the winner to pay $4.10 and $2.40. Number 7, second, Lady Mulan, has returned 3.10 and no third for number 5, Sybil. And the winner, Belle de Jour, is raced in partnership by Mr. John and Mrs. Julie Singleton and Mr. Jerry Rose, by De Heer from Delightful Bella, Balmerino, mare, trained by Clary Connors, and Brian York, the winning rider, and the actual outright owners being the Strawberry Hill Syndicate, managed, of course, by John and Julie Singleton, and Jerry Rose is the other owner. So she looks to have a bright future. She's run 104.83 there, 104.83, which was considerably faster than Assertive Lad took in winning the Colts and Geldings heat at 105.78, and the sectional was 34.61, which was only marginally quicker than the 34.60 there, only marginally quicker than the 34.61 last 600 of Assertive Lad's heat. Half a neck the winning margin here, 2 3/4 second and third. It's 3, 7 and 5 the numbers to pay, and here are the totes.
Away with them. Glamorimus has hopped out okay. Deceive from the outside, the Shiner and River Affair showing some speed. But Glamorimus is going to rail right up on the inside and be with the lead when they settle into stride. The Shiner outside, Glamorimus. Deceive is out 3 wide, a length and a half further back is River Affair, 1 further back Cinema Cave. And Dwelcher on the outside here of Lambada Boy. Going to the 650, Glamorimus leads comfortably, nearly a length in front of the Shiner and Deceive. A half further back, River Affair, a length Cinnamon Cove, followed by Dwelcher back in the centre, Lambada Boy back the inside. Glamorimus pricking up the ears, the 550-metre mark, 3/4 the Shiner. Deceive has been on the outside most of the way, a length further back, River Affair. Dwelcher niggled that from Lambada Boy and Cinnamon Cove, but into the straight they come, and Glamorimus extended in front and put 3 lengths on them now from River Affair and Deceive and Cinnamon Cove. Dwelcher not going a yard, but Glamorimus down at the 150-metre mark. Oh, he shot 4 lengths in front and he's home from River Affair. A battle for the minors, Deceive, Lambada Boy and Cinnamon Cove, but Glamorimus trots home, wins it by 3.5. River Affair second, ahead third, Lambada Boy. Then Deceive, Cinnamon Cove, a long gap in the race, the Shiner. Pretty ordinary run here by Dwelcher, it's run last.
3 Glamorimus, 270, 220, 4 River Affair at $4, no third for 6 Lambada Boy.
3 Glamorimus, 270, 2 even. Number 4 River Affair to pay $4.90 and 6 for third Lambada Boy, no third. Dividend replay the Greyhounds.
By Raging Planet Wider, Stacey's Image and Ultimate.
And they're off this time, and our Siam from the inside got the best of the start. Dawn Raiders up looking for the lead. So too is Ballycash, and right there is Dashing Scene as our Siam now drifts back a little from Made to Move, Mysterio, Carmona King and Elite Trooper. Second last is Trial by Jury, and a couple of lengths to Shane Dye's Ride Town Hall. They swing the first bend, and the free-going Dawn Raider straight to the lead from Ballycash. Dashing Scene 3/4 to a length further away from Mysterio, and then Carmona King, who's between Made to Move, the fence, and Wider Elite Trooper. 2 to our Siam, drifting back on the inside of Trial by Jury, and about 3 lengths to Town Hall. They run down the back of the course and head to the 1200 marker, and Dawn Raider shows the way. A length and 3/4 on Ballycash. Dashing Scene the third, Mysterio fourth, and then Elite Trooper, Made to Move, Carmona King. From Trial by Jury, our Siam on the inside next to last, and 3/4 of a length to Town Hall. Dye looks as though he might improve on Town Hall marginally as they go along past the halfway at the 950, and here the leader is Dawn Raider. Dawn Raider has a break of 3/4 of a length on Ballycash. Elite Troopers wide out. Dashing Scene over on the inside, then Mysterio, followed by Trial by Jury, Made to Move, Carmona King. Town Hall is second last, and our Siam is last of all, back about 10 lengths from Dawn Raider, who at the 650 leads narrowly from Ballycash and Wider Elite Trooper. Dashing Scene parked right behind them, sweating on the run though, and then comes on the outside of it Mysterio, followed by Made to Move. Trial by Jury's dropped off, then Carmona King, followed by our Siam, and Town Hall back last into the stretch. 350 to go, and the race is really on. Dawn Raider fighting back, joined by Ballycash, Elite Trooper. Dashing Scene away from the rails and putting in his claim, and Mysterio launching a bit, then Carmona King, but Dashing Scene hits the front now. 100 to go. Dashing Scene narrowly clear from Carmona King on the outside. Dashing Scene just the leader, and Dashing Scene will beat Carmona King. Third posse, Elite Trooper, followed by Ballycash, Mysterio, our Siam, Town Hall. Dawn Raider knocked up and beat 2 in Trial by Jury and Made to Move.
2 Dashing Scene, 250, 137 Carmona King, 235 Elite Trooper, 280.
This in the prelim. Well, he had a lovely run. Dashing Scene, number 2, ridden by Chrissy Muntz, has been able to score here at $2.80 and $1.40. Carmona King came at him very solidly over the concluding bit, but couldn't pick him up. And the favourite, Too Good, Number 2, the winner, Dashing Scene. Chris Muntz for Gay Waterhouse. Number 7 is second, Carmona King. Corey Brown, the dividend in New South Wales, 2.30, and third going to number 5, Elite Trooper, ridden by Brian York, has paid $3.10. 2, 7 and 5. The overall time there was 1 minute 59.32, and the sectional run was 34.60. The race record is 158.24, so they've been a little over a second outside of same. The winner is trained by Gay Waterhouse for G.J. Menzies, G.T. Nugent, Ms. J.H. Long, L. Fatone, B.A. McCormick, and M. Farrer is by Senek from a Tatnam mare, Rose Baboo, a 4-year-old bay gelding. He's been very, very genuine racehorse. 14 starts for 5 wins, 3 seconds and 1/3. Gay Waterhouse's 41st winner in the metropolitan area for this season. 2.75 with the official 4th, number 4, Ballycash. And now the totes. Number 2, Dashing Scene, 280-140, a horse that Kevin Moses will remember for the rest of his life. This is the horse that Kev was riding in that shocking fall at Randwick a while ago. And hopefully the little Aussie battler will be back in the not-too-distant future. 280-140, number 2, 230, number 7, 310, number 5. Quinella was 990, 990, 90.
Look at the quadrilla here at Caulfield, and the light is blinking. They're off and running. Camo in a good line too. First to break the pack here. Romano Star away quickly. Caltea takes it on early. Just behind those going forward now up on the inside is Nordica, and over on the fence Define. Nordica led from Define, settling down. Romano Star third. Fourth the outside Caltea. 2 lengths further back, Huntingdale Miss on the inside there. Avilda is deep with Petagina in that division. Further back in the race then came Lady Marion. A gap then to Heaps of Fun. Spy Styles drifted back a couple of lengths to Flip It. And Mega Achiever, 800 to go. And Nordica took it up by 2, Romano Star. And on the inside is Define third. A half length further back, Caltea 1, Petagina. Lady Marion 3 deep from Huntingdale Miss. Then Heaps of Fun. Around the outside of it then came Avilda. Spy Style trying to get off the fence. Has only got 2 behind it at the moment. And they are Flip It on the outside of Mega Achiever. Inside the 600-metre mark, Nordica a neck in front of Romano Star. Caltea under pressure, and just behind those over on the inside is Define when they turn for home. Further out, Lady Marion, followed by Heaps of Fun and Spy Style. They need some luck. Romano Star is quickly whipped to the front, ducked in, but shot clear. Race 2.5 in front of Nordica. Lady Marion coming down the middle, and now Heaps of Fun into the clear, but Romano Star is 2 in front. Heaps of Fun jumping out of the ground, but the post to be too close. And Romano Star scores just on a length. Heaps of Fun, probably something beaten second. 3 away third, then Lady Marion, then Spice Doll. Further back in the race, the outside, at the head of the others would have been Flip It. Followed further back on the inside there by Mega Achiever. Define pulled up quickly after the line. Petagina, Nordica dropped right out. Well back was Caltea, with Huntingdale Miss down near the tail of the field, and Avilda probably finished just off midfield.
5 Romano Star, 250, 140. 2 Heaps of Fun, 160. 780 Marion, 260. Correct weight Newcastle.
Okay, 5 Romano Star to pay $2.40 for the win and $1.40 to place. 2 Heaps of Fun, 150, and 7 Lady Marion, place dividend of $2.80.
Up, coming around the home turn. Just watching the tape playback again. The numbers there are 5, 2 and 7. Romano Star quickly shook off Nordica and set the break up. Whereas Heaps of Fun was back in that last 3 or 4 when they turned, and spotted the leader probably a good 4 to 5 lengths when they made the final turn, and has cut the winner back to about a length. Heaps of Fun. I'd say with a bit of luck it probably finishes a lot closer to the second filly. Things just didn't really go right there.
And the totes. 5 Romano Star, 250 a win, 140 for the place. 2 Heaps of Fun, $1.60. 7 Lady Marion, $2.60. Quinella, $4.70. Exacta, $8.70. And the 527 trifecta is $46.20.
Race 3, Brisbane.
They're off. Opponent was last out. It was a very good start. Our Midnight Star from the inside is the early leader. Going up very fast is Machismo, and right up there in the early stages, Enchanted Spider, followed closely by Late Whisper trying to get across. Natara Gold improving its posse, and a length and a Cautious Spirit. A little better than midfield, and then Splendid Result, Heather, followed by Vanilla Bean, San Rosa, Opponent and Treasury. Our Midnight Star in front around the first bend, 3/4 Natara Gold. Late Whisper in the third spot and over racing a little and caught wide. 200. Enchanted Spider the inside, a length further back, Machismo in fifth posse, followed by Cautious Spirit, Splendid Result, a length and a half to Heather, and four behind the favourite, and they are Vanilla Bean, Senrosa, Treasury and Opponent. As they come past the 600 and the leader, our Midnight Star from Natara Gold. A length away next is Late Whisper from Enchanted Spider, Machismo, Cautious Spirit. Carter taking off on Heather now, going to the extreme outside, and Splendid Result over on the inside, badly in need of a run. In the straight 300 to go, and Natara Gold chasing our Midnight Star. Heather's coming right down the outside with Cautious Spirit, and then Machismo and Late Whisper inside the 200, and Heather on the extreme outside, and Cautious Spirit hit the lead together. Cautious Spirit and Treasury, bullocks between them. Treasury overpowering them, and a big win. Treasury has beaten a very close finish. Cautious Spirit, Heather, Cautious Spirit, followed by Natara Gold, Senrosa, in company with Vanilla Bean, Machismo, Splendid Result. Opponent, Enchanted Spider, our Midnight Star, stopped to a walk and beat Late Whisper in.
Number 9, Treasury, to return 16.80 and 4 even. Close for the minors, 4 Cautious Spirit 250, 2 Heather 170, treble 329 should return a dividend of $208.50.
Placings could go either way here between Cautious Spirit, Heather or Cautious Spirit for the second and third, but the winner clear cut, and that is number 9 in the Harry Lawton colours. Number 2 is second, and that is Heather, ridden by Brian Carter. And number 4, Cautious Spirit, ridden by John Marshall, third. 9, 2 and 4. The winners paid $15.50 and $4.10, $1.70 for second and $2.10 for third. Exotics, the Quinella $29.40, Exacta $55.60. Trifectas still to be posted. The extra double $66. The trifectas paid $317.40, and a clump of horses going across for the superfecta placings. And we'll have the full complement of the 6 numbers in just a few moments. The winner,
and running. Out in a good line. After the start, Strike Force was dropping back a little, and they came away well here. Let's Cut Loose showing speed. Hot Taste and Markstad heading up towards the front in the early point. Nicole Lass just going back to midfield, sorting themselves out, and Markstad ridden hard to take the lead now. So going around the outside, Belzevere. Strike Force is starting to boot forward now from Uncovered. Always a chance, and over on the inside, Let Cut Loose, about 5th or 6th. A length for the back, Hot Taste, followed by Swords Drawn. Nicola Lass got back a little with 2 behind it, Video Fan and Blue Gum last of all. They went quick early. Belzevere's gone up to Markstad, a length and a half, Uncovered third. 2 further back in the race, Always a Chance. Let's Cut Loose is pushed up on the inside now, 4th. Always a Chance, 5th. A length further back in the race, Strike Force wide. Around Hot Taste, the inside, Swords Drawn. A length then Nicola Lass, about 6 off the front at the moment. 2 lengths, Video Fan, and last of all, Blue Gum. 5.50 out on the outside, Belzevere to Markstad. A length for the back, Uncovered, and pull to the outside, Swords Drawn. Let's Cut Loose behind those when they turn. Nicola Lass starting to work into it. Just needs a way out. Now he peels it to the outside from Hot Taste. It's Swords Drawn hitting the front, but here's Nicola Lass into the clear. A length off it then Hot Taste. The leader is Swords Drawn. Nicola Lass has to dig deep, and she's finding plenty now. Nicola Lass going up to Swords Drawn. Swords Drawn, Nicola Lass, they come to the line. Nicola Lass may have got up right on the line over Swords Drawn. A little in this. 2 away, third, Hot Taste. A gap, then Always a Chance, Markstad, followed by Blue Gum. Then came Uncovered from Let's Cut Loose, Video Fan, Belzevere, and Strike Force near the tail. She's made a big lunge right on the line here.
3 Nicola Lass, 170, 110, 8 Swords Drawn, $4, 10 Hot Taste, $3.60.
3 Nicola Lass to return on Super Tab there in Melbourne. A dividend of 170, 110. And has got there 8 Swords Drawn to pay $2.70 and 10 Hot Taste $2.90. Treble $353, $32.50.
Nicola Lass last lunge. In fact, she's won by a good margin. It's probably close to a half deck. There's a projected photo. She's finished hard. She had to call out to all stops. She followed Swords Drawn, who'd got a length in front of her, and she was finding underhands and heels, and he had to pull the whip here, Nash, and she started to lift. And it wasn't till very late, right on the line, that she got there, right on the post, and it's probably close to around a half neck. Such was the dive and the momentum that she did possess. But if you took the 4 to 6, you wouldn't want to probably have it over again. Number 8 is second, Swords Drawn. Went very close to pinching the race, and number 10, Hot Taste, has got third. 3, 8 and 10. 3, 8, 10. Last Bound has got her home. Number 3, Nicole Lash. She probably got back a little bit further than they had anticipated. She was back with only 2 behind her at about the 700-metre mark, so she had a fair amount of traffic to get through and leeway to make up. But he was able to just get to the outside off the heels of the second horse and get to the outside and give her plenty of daylight, and she now records her 5th win here at Caulfield, all at 1,400 metres. 170 and 110. Swords Drawn.
More from Melbourne shortly at the Barrier Gold Coast. Correct weight Newcastle on 218.
Update race 5, Adelaide.
They're off. And Orleans jumped out well. Appalachian is immediately out the back. Festive Night going fast, and Strike Time likewise, and settling down a little between Strike Time, who now goes to a clear lead over Festive Night. Third Regional Times Orleans, 4th and wide Snore next. Then Yellow Breeze about 2 further back is Merry Prim, Don't Disturb, and Appalachian is last. Working on past the 700, and the leader Strike Time from Regional Time. Festive Night the rails third, and wider out is Snore, and 1 off the fence next is Orleans. A little more than a length's gap to Yellow Breeze, 2 Merry Prim. Second last being Don't Disturb, and Appalachian brings up the rear. They're homeward bound, and Strike Time swings 3/4 Regional Time, similar margin, and wider out is Snore. Festive Night trying to poke through a gap, and a couple of lengths to Orleans, and then a break to Don't Disturb, slipping up on the inside, Appalachian to the outer. Now as they run down past the 200, and Snore hits the front from Strike Time, Regional Time between them, and then comes Festive Night and Orleans. Strike Time fighting back on the inside of Snore. Snore a nose in front. Strike Time comes again. Snore or Strike Time in a close one. Third posse to Festive Night, then Don't Disturb, Orleans, Yellow Breeze, Appalachian, Regional Time, and last of all was Merry Prim. Photo. Judge calling for the photo here in the 5th event, looking at...
Close go there between 5. Snore to return for the win. 7.30 to place 2.30 for Strike Time to pay $6, $2 and 6 for third. Festive Night 1.50. Ian?
And the noses coming down on the line, and the judge will semaphore the number in just a moment. Now let me have a good look at this finish. Yes, Snore's got it. Snore will be the winner. Yes, number 5 is first, and that is Snore, ridden by Rodney Quinn. Number 5 is first. Snore has paid $7.60 for the win and $2.30 for the place. Number 4, Strike Time, second, has paid $1.90, and Festive Night, number 6 in third spot, has paid $1.50. Exotics, Quinella $24.30, Exacta $49.70, Trifecta $233.30, and the winner, Snore, has overcome a wide run to win by Night Shift from Snippety, a Snippets mare, a 4-year-old chestnut gelding, raced by the Woodland Stud Syndicate, managed by Jack and Bob Ingham, trained by John Hawkes, and Rodney Quinn, the winning rider. And that was the stables. Let's have a look.
Okay, more from Ian shortly. Replay the greyhounds.
Racing, Elusive Reward got out sweetly, whereas Bobby's Prince...
They're on their way, and